Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papaw's place. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. Guys, today I'm going to be rotating the tires on my truck, but I wanted to show off this new jack I got. Now, here a while back, I went to the tire place to get a tire fixed on my trailer. No, it wasn't. It was on my lawnmower. And he said, just leave your lawnmower on the trailer. I got this little jack. Well, he brought a little air jack out there, stuck up on there and jacked it up real quick, snatched the tire off, and I'm like, man, I like to have me one of them. So I purchased one. Now this one here is the 5,000 pound one, but you can get it in the 3,000 pound. And it's with a lot of the tools I've been getting lately. This here's the VEVOR. I've had good luck with VEVOR stuff, and their products seem to be pretty well for the price they got. Now, if you ain't never seen one of these air jacks, you may be as surprised as I am. I actually got a clip. I'm finna jack my truck up right now, but I got another clip I'm gonna throw in here where I used it to jack my trailer up with the other day, and where I used it also to jack my lawnmower up because I got some rope wrapped around my blades. And it's just quick and handy. Now, I got this air hose here, and I got an air tank sitting over here, but I got an air hose I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Now, I know it's kind of dark in the shed, but this here is just one of these small air compressors. It's just a Husky. But I also got a VEVOR air reel. Now, I've had this several months now. But I mounted mine straight to my little air compressor. That way, no matter where I take my air compressor, my air hose and reels on here. And if you're interested in an air reel, like I said, VEVOR's prices are better and their products is good. So I just thought I'd show y'all my setup. I'll leave it rolled right over here in this corner. And all I gotta do is plug my air compressor in, grab my cord, grab my hose, unwind it, and use it outside. So now we're going to use this jack to rotate the tires on this truck. And I'm going to slide it right back here, and I'm going to put a block between it in order to make it jack up the front and the back at the same time. So you want to make sure when you're using a jack that you get on the frame of your vehicle and not on the edge out here, because it can dent it up. We're going to hook this air hose up, and you've seen how small that air compressor is. It don't take a big air compressor to use these jacks. Raise it up, you just flip the air valve. Like I said, I had to use a block on there. Actually, I don't feel safe with that. I'm gonna let it back down because I didn't get my block good and straight on the frame. Let it down, you just close your green valve and open the red valve. But I didn't get the block set just right, and I think it cracked that old block. It did. That block was righty. So I'm gonna go get me another piece of block, and we're gonna try this again. That 4x4 didn't look righty, but you see it righted, it just popped it. Alright, well, I didn't have another block handy real quick, but I got a brick here. Let's see if the brick works. That sure beats that having to use a hydraulic jack instead of jack it up. Plus this jack's light and easy to move around. Well, it didn't quite get my truck tire up off the ground. So So I'm gonna let it back down. You're gonna have to find me a thicker block. Maybe the third time's gonna be a charm. I got an old oak board here. Maybe it'll have enough space for the board and the brick. Slide it out so I can push it all the way down. Y'all think the third time's gonna be a charm? Hey, this is 3 times. I may have to go let my air compressor pump back up. It may not have enough air in that little tank to do it 3 times. Let's see. It's going up. This will be the 3rd lift off of that little tank. So that shows you these things will work off of a small air compressor. Now I ain't gonna have enough pressure to get me all the way up. So I'm finna go in there and let that pump back up, and then I turn it off. I have it turned off so I can talk to y'all and you can hear. You're gonna have to get me up a little bit higher though. The back tire's still on the ground. The front tire's about 4 inches off the ground. There we go. We got it, the whole side of the truck jacked up. Gonna stick that jack stand right under there in case something happens. And we finna snatch these tires off and rotate them. Now guys, if you ain't ever rotated tires, if you got a rear wheel drive vehicle, you just go from the front, put it on the back, put the back straight to the front. But now if you got a front wheel drive vehicle, you want to take your back ones, move it straight to the front, and then you take your left front, move it to the right back, and take your right front and move it to the left back. If you'll do that about every 10,000 miles, you'll get way more mileage out of your tires. Another handy thing to have is a good impact. Now I'm going to take this tire straight to the back. When I got this up, I'm going to look at my brake pads to see where I'm at on them. Now they got about 20 more thousand miles left. Right now, for video purposes, I'm going to take my back tire off, bring it up here. So it ain't no sense in y'all watching me do that, is it? But you can rotate your own tires, get a lot of life out of your tires by doing that. This will be the last rotation on these tires, and it'll be time for some new ones. Now I know on my Toyota truck, it still got the tires that came on it. It's a 2018 model, and I got 70,000 miles on them tires, and they still look fairly decent. When you're tightening lugs on a tire, You want to do them in crisscross patterns, don't just go around the circle. After you put them on in crisscross patterns, I jump across like that, back and forth. And the safest thing to do to make sure you don't miss one is start and go around every one of them in a straight line to make sure you didn't miss one. One side done. Now I'm going to do the other side, and my tires will be rotated today, and plus I wanted to check my brakes out because it's getting about 50,000 miles since I changed the brakes, and you know when you buy brakes, these come from AutoZone or O'Reilly's or somewhere, so they don't last like the ones that come on your vehicles. Want to let it down, we're going to remove our jack stand, flip this red valve, let the air out. Now this vehicle, in order to get both tires off the ground, I had to come back here toward the back. A lot of vehicles, you got to find the right area that it'll pick your front tire and your back tire up off the ground. And that, my friends, is one-handy jack. Easy to move around. Ain't half the weight of this heavy old hydraulic jack I've been using for years. And plus, you ain't got to do no pumping up and down. Because you know, sometimes when you're jacking up like a trailer, this gets run up under there, and then when you go to trying to jack it, you ain't got that much room to move the handles. You doing this forever. This, you can let the handle down, slide it under that trailer, hook that hair hose on it, whoosh. And right now I got a video clip here I'm going to show y'all me doing that, because I just had to jack that trailer up the other day, and I videoed it. But if you're interested in this jack or any of the VEVOR products, but for this jack, for this video, I'll leave a link in the description below this video where you can just go click on it. And like I said, you can get these in different colors, 3-ton and 5-ton, I know. Now that I got one and see how handy they are, I'm just out to purchase me a 3-ton one and have a small one in them. So that 3-ton one would pick the front of the trucks up, It might pick the whole truck up with a 3-ton. But that way it would be even just a little bit lighter. Again, if you rotate your tires every time you change the oil in your vehicle, which I just changed the oil in this vehicle, but I didn't rotate the tires. That was a few days ago. I was in a hurry. Normally when I change my oil, I rotate my tires. And I always get more mileage out of my tires. But this is the last rotation for these. By the time they needed rotating again, I'm gonna have to buy some new tires. But guys, I hope that helps some of you out. Maybe you want to rotate your own tires, save yourself some money. Or maybe you're interested in one of these jacks and just wasn't sure about it and would like to see it on video before you made a purchase. But I hope you like these little videos. If you do, and you ain't never subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you a thing. Papaw's place here is a little about everything. Never know what you may see me doing. Hope y'all have a great day and a blessed week. God bless. See y'all next time. Guys, these is the best aluminum ramps money can buy. I'll leave a link in the description below this video.